session, held to discuss personnel matters.
We're going to just go into a regular meeting.
Mayor Coleman.
Here.
Mr. Pepe. Mr. Lumasi.
Here.
Chief McNeil.
Here.
Mr. McNeil. Ms. Heising. Ms. Swats. Here. Mr. Morgan.
Here.
Mr. Shannon.
Here.
Mr. Delgado. Mr. Roberto.
Here.
Mr. Pizzano.
Here.
Ms. Adams.
Here.
Mr. Esposito.
Here.
A motion to approve the June 4th, 2013 council meeting minutes.
I'll make the motion.
First by Mr. Morgan,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Shannon, all in favor?
I thought we were having a work session.
The receipts were for $137,880. Prepaid bills are $24,650, and the regular bills equal $68,181 for total expenditures for the month equal $92,831.91. And your account balances are listed below.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, first by Mr. Morgan,
I'll second it.
second by Mr. Pizzano, all in favor?
Aye.
Citizens' input on agenda items only. Correspondence.
We received a water shut-off list from the Wyoming Valley Sanitary Authority. The letters went out on June 18th and posting on June 27th for water shut-off scheduled for July 24th. If anyone would like to see the list. And we received a letter from Courtdale, Director of Borough Council, due to budget constraints, Courtdale Borough has been looking into other recycling options, and we will no longer be recycling with you after Thursday, June 27, 2013. Thank you, Jill Deltrick. She's the Secretary Treasurer of Courtdale Borough. And that's all.
Mr. Shannon, do you want to read the revenues report?
You know what it cost them? Good luck with that.
Where do you start?
I don't know. The bottom one.
Yeah, I would say the bottom, we'll start at the bottom. Year up, sales year to date, $2,547. What's that quantity for the day?
That's probably what she sold her for month.
Okay, and she sold 14 for one. The sales of the years up to date is $317,947. And it looks like 2,319 for the year. This is submitted by Linda Heislinski on July 9, 2013.
Thank you, Mr. Shannon. Karen?
June's recycling, commingle 25.93 tons, newspaper 8.76 tons, corrugated cardboard 5.4 tons, mixed paper 13.98 tons, and recycled single stream 14.29 tons. Total revenue $2,480. The pump grant, the encumbered grant was received. Therefore, I notified Penn Eastern to begin working on the design and bid for that project. And heard about the letter from Courtdale, so they've discontinued recycling with Exeter. Also, I got a phone call or an email, on the creek inspection. They want to do a creek inspection. I pushed them off to September. I'll try to get them out till October to give us more time to get that under control. And I know Vince was just telling me it needs a lot of cutting, so maybe you can focus your efforts and see what we can do with that. The other thing is a business owner contacted me about the recycling, the business recycling, and he had an issue with one of the ordinance changed. You know, I told him I would discuss it at the council at the work session. And basically what he's feeling is that if any hauler comes into town and take recycling from a business, they should be required to automatically give a tonnage total for recycling to the recycling coordinator for that business. What I did caution him to say, if we did change the ordinance to word that way, then that business would probably be charged for recycling as well. You'd have to have a dumpster separate for recycling and a dumpster separate for garbage. And that might costing a lot of money. So what we came to the conclusion of is we could probably get a letter from the hauler, the garbage hauler, stating that they do not provide a recycling tonnage total for the recycling coordinator. That way the business owner, and I'm thinking of, you know, a new business in town that felt that their hauler was going to give me a tonnage total. I made sure the hauler told them, no, they were not going to get a tonnage total at the end of the year. Because what I don't want to see is for that new business owner to find out at the end of the year, he can't give me a tonnage total, that he's not compliant with our ordinance, and then we would have to then fine him. So, all is resolved, he's falling into line, he's actually going to recycle with Exeter now. We're resolved. Any questions?
Thanks, Karen. Okay, Chief, anything? Do you have anything?
I brought up the memorandum of understanding with the attorney asset. I understand it's going to be brought up another time. Secondary thing is that in lieu of the two people I have on compensation, in addition to one that's leaving to go to state police, I respectfully request that we advertise for at least 2 part-time officers.
Thank you.
Like that.
Scott?
Go next one.
Mr. Pizzano?
Yes. First, we met with the police committee, myself, Mr. Delrado, on June 12th with the chief of the police to discuss some of their healthcare things and checking out if we can save any money with other healthcare providers. Did you guys fax the?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes, I did.
And the second thing was the report that Chief submitted. There were 383 total calls last month, 61 citations, 11 criminal arrests. And that's it.
Thank you, Mr. Esposito?
I only have 2 things. One is the creek machine. Mr. Ashley sent me an email that he believes we don't have a leg to stand on because somebody.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't want to discuss the legal issues surrounding that.
Well, the problem is, right, it's,
But I didn't say that.
okay.
I said there are legal issues that it's not so clear, we just, you know, promulgate laws.
Has that machine ever worked?
To my, I think you better ask Kim, but to my knowledge,
It
it's
had.
broken.
On the onset, it had cut the tree. But every time I used it, I had an issue with it.
And how old is that machine?
How old was it?
5 years, 6 years?
When,
I
maybe 3 or 4,
About 4 years, I think.
3 or 4,
Legal issues.
at the time.
Not legal, it shows like, what are we gonna do about it?
Okay, well,
Well, that's fair. We don't have it, they never delivered it, right?
No.
We got letters that was gonna be next week, now, but the problem is, Ray, she's trying to get the creek cleaned, all right? If we don't pass the inspection, we're done.
Right.
And this machine never ran, we only paid for half of it, the other half was paid for by a state grant. Correct, Karen? So the state also would have to notify, so this vendor, listen up, so this vendor cannot submit his work for any other state contracts.
I mean, I think we should meet executive session at some point to discuss what, I mean, if council wants to proceed down that path, I just want everyone to be aware before thousands of dollars are spent pursuing something that, what the realistic shots are of recovering something. Not saying that we're not able to, but it's not just slammed up. There's no slammed up.
I just went up, but it's not. I mean, do you get one
And I never
person?
said that we didn't have a legal leg to stand on.
Maybe I misread the email.
You did.
Got your attention, right, isn't it?
anything else? Mr.
Yeah, one other thing, I got 3 phone calls from people trying to use an alley. I have no idea what it is. It was some kind of boat sticking out again. I guess it's the same ones you had before, John.
I'm aware of what you're saying.
Well, is anything being done? We passed an ordinance, spent how many hundreds of dollars for it?
There's progress. Being done.
Yeah, she already cut trees down, so they're doing something down here.
And number 2, well, this is directly right at you, John. Are our turn signals working on the police vehicles?
To the best of my
how to use them?
What, terms of?
Yeah.
Why
Can we
do
look
you
into that?
Huh?
Can you look into that? I mean, there's somebody that said to me, like, yeah, I know who you're talking about. I mean, they don't, you know, they're, how do you give a ticket to somebody for not properly using the turn signal when you don't do it yourself?
Well, I think, let's not make it trial, I mean, you have to meet, how many students, I can address
Well,
them.
I think you should do to everybody, you shouldn't just follow a spot. I'm sure I'm gonna follow the cops, so next time I get to call you at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll do that.
Okay,
Well, they follow me around enough, don't worry about it.
Mr. Tito.